when the noise of the world is louder than my name, when the roads are crowded but I still feel alone. I hear a whisper in the distance calling me forward, not to the easy way, not to the comfortable way, but to the path where truth still shines. Every morning brings another chance, another page waiting to be written, another sunrise breaking through the gray. And though the mountains seem impossible, a single step can begin a journey. Don't lose your heart in the rush of the crowd. Don't trade your dreams for temporary applause. There is a deeper purpose beyond the surface, a greater story beyond the headlines, a brighter future beyond today's fears. Rise above the doubt, rise above the voices that say you cannot. The strength you need is already growing, like roots beneath the earth unseen, preparing for a season of abundance. Let kindness become your language. Let honesty become your compass. Let courage become your companion, and let wisdom guide your direction, even when the road becomes uncertain. There are treasures that money cannot buy, peace that success alone cannot bring, joy that remains through every season, hope that survives every storm, and purpose that outlives every achievement. Keep walking toward what is right, even when shortcuts seem attractive. Keep building what is true, even when others choose illusion. Keep choosing light when darkness feels easier. The future belongs to those who endure, to those who plant seeds they may never see bloom, to those who lift others while climbing higher, to those who remain faithful to what is good when nobody else is watching. A river begins with a single drop, a forest begins with a single seed, a legacy begins with a single choice, and every great transformation begins inside a willing heart. You were not made to remain where you are. You were made to grow beyond limitations, to discover new horizons, to reach beyond old fears, to become more than yesterday. When the world feels heavy, remember the stars still shine above the clouds. When the answers seem hidden, remember every dawn arrives on time. When your strength feels small, remember oceans are formed by countless drops. Hold on to your vision, protect the dream placed within you, guard the truth that guides your steps, and never surrender your purpose, for the journey is shaping your future. Can become wisdom. Choose integrity over convenience. Choose character over popularity. Choose service over selfishness. Choose growth over comfort. Choose purpose over fear. One day, the struggles of today will become the testimony of tomorrow. The tears will become strength. The waiting will become understanding, and the effort will become fruit. Keep moving forward, keep believing in possibilities, keep building what matters, keep becoming who you were meant to be. One step, one day, one victory at a time. The horizon is wider than you imagine, the future is brighter than you can see. The opportunity is closer than you think, and the best chapter of your story may still be waiting ahead. So lift your eyes higher, stand stronger than yesterday, walk I was standing at the edge of another long day, watching the city lights flicker like distant stars. So many voices telling me where to go, so many signs pointing in different directions. Yet something inside said, keep searching. Not every road leads where it promises. Not every treasure is worth the chase. Not every crowd knows where it is going. Sometimes the strongest choice we make is turning toward what is true. There is a reason the sunrise keeps returning, a reason the seasons continue to change, a reason the rivers keep flowing forward. Life was never designed to stand still. It was meant to move towards something greater. When the world rewards appearances, choose authenticity. When the world celebrates shortcuts, choose integrity. When the world values status, choose character. The strongest foundations are often invisible, built quietly through patience and perseverance, day after day, choice after choice, creating a future stronger than fear and brighter than uncertainty. Dream bigger than your circumstances. Look farther than your limitations. Believe beyond your doubts, because every breakthrough begins before anyone else can see it. The sky does not ask permission to shine. The ocean does not apologize for its depth. The mountains do not lower themselves for comfort, and neither should your purpose be reduced by temporary obstacles. There is wisdom in moving carefully, strength in remaining steady, power in staying focused, and freedom in knowing what truly matters. The world needs builders of hope, people who inspire instead of divide, who encourage instead of discourage, who create instead of destroy, who lift others instead of pushing them down. Every kind word plants a seed. Every honest action leaves a mark. Every courageous decision shapes a future. And every moment of integrity creates a legacy that lasts. The path of truth is not always popular, but it is always worth following. The path of wisdom is not always easy, but it always leads somewhere meaningful. The path of purpose requires patience, but it rewards those who remain faithful. When storms arrive unexpectedly, do not forget who you are. When setbacks challenge your confidence, do not abandon your vision. When progress seems slow, do not stop moving. Great things often grow quietly beneath the surface, beyond attention, far from applause, until the right moment arrives. Keep your eyes on what is lasting, not on what fades quickly. Keep your heart anchored in purpose, not in temporary distractions. Keep your thoughts fixed on possibility, not on fear. You were created with potential, a future waiting to be discovered, talents waiting to be developed, dreams dreams waiting to be pursued, and opportunities waiting to be embraced. Do not underestimate small beginnings. The tallest tree once looked insignificant. The greatest journey started with one step. The brightest light began with a single spark, and every success started with a decision. There is beauty in perseverance, honor in honesty, strength in humility, and wisdom in choosing the right path. Even when nobody else understands, the future belongs to those who keep learning, those who keep growing, those who keep believing, those who refuse to surrender when challenges appear. One day you will look back and realize the difficult seasons were preparing you for greater things. The waiting was shaping your patience. The obstacles were strengthening your character. So walk forward with confidence, speak with kindness, lead with courage, and build with purpose. Let your life become a light that encourages others to keep going. A reminder that hope still exists. A reminder that truth still matters. A reminder that better days are ahead. The road may be long, but the destination is worth it. The climb may be steep, but the view is worth it. The journey may be challenging, but the growth is worth it. Keep believing in what is good. Keep reaching for what is possible. Keep choosing what is right, and keep moving toward what is true. Because every sunrise carries a promise. Every step carries potential. Every moment carries purpose, and every new day carries hope.
There was a time I thought the answers could be found in the noise around me, in the race, in the spotlight, in the endless chase. But every road that promised everything left an empty space inside. Then I learned that the strongest voices are often the quiet ones, the ones that call us higher, beyond the distractions and illusions, toward a life that truly matters. Every day is an invitation to become wiser than yesterday, stronger than fear, kinder than disappointment, and closer to the person we were meant to be. The world keeps spinning fast, but some things never change. Truth still stands when trends disappear. Character still matters when popularity fades, and purpose still shines when success feels distant. Do not build your future on shifting sand. Build it on values that endure. Build it on honesty and courage. Build it on compassion and wisdom. Build it on what remains when everything else changes. There is strength in choosing the right path, even when nobody notices. There is greatness in doing good, even when no reward is guaranteed. There is freedom in living with integrity, even when the cost feels high. The stars do not compete with each other, they simply shine. The rivers do not compare their journeys, they simply flow. The mountains do not question their purpose, they simply stand. And maybe that is the lesson. You do not need to become someone else to make a difference. You do not need to follow every crowd to find success. You do not need to lose yourself to find acceptance. Your story has value. Your journey has meaning. Your future has possibilities greater than what fear wants you to believe. When challenges rise like towering waves, remember what you have already overcome. When uncertainty fills the horizon, remember how many times you found a way forward. When doubt whispers loudly, remember the strength that carried you here. Every obstacle can become a bridge. Every setback can become a lesson. Every failure can become wisdom if you refuse to let it define you. Keep your eyes on the horizon, not on the storm beneath your feet. Keep your heart fixed on purpose, not on temporary distractions. Keep your focus on growth, not on comparison, because comparison steals joy, fear steals momentum, and distraction steals vision. But purpose restores direction, and truth restores clarity. The future is not built overnight. It is shaped through daily choices, through moments of discipline, acts of courage, and decisions made when nobody is watching. One honest step today can change tomorrow. One act of kindness today can inspire generations. One decision to keep going can transform an entire life. Do not underestimate persistence. The river carves through stone, not because of power alone, but because it never stops moving. Keep learning when others quit. Keep believing when others doubt. Keep building when others wait. Keep growing when others settle. There is a place beyond fear, beyond regret, beyond limitation, where possibility begins. And every day you move closer by choosing what is right, by pursuing what is true, by holding on to what is good. The world needs dreamers who take action, visionaries who remain humble, leaders who serve others, and builders who create hope. Let your words bring encouragement. Let your actions create impact. Let your character inspire trust. And let your life become a message that speaks louder than promises. One day the seeds you planted will become a forest of opportunities. The effort you invested will become a legacy of influence. And the hope you carried will become a light for others. So rise with confidence, walk with wisdom, lead with compassion, and move forward with purpose. The best chapter has not been written yet. The brightest sunrise has not appeared yet. The greatest opportunity may still be ahead. Keep going, keep believing, keep becoming, because the road of truth leads forward. The road of wisdom leads upward. And the road of purpose leads beyond anything you ever imagined. Poet.
I woke up before the sunrise, with questions running through my mind. this road was leading, wondering if my efforts mattered, wondering if tomorrow would be different. The sky was still dark and silent, yet somewhere beyond the horizon, a new day was already on its way. A reminder that hope often arrives before we can even see it. Life is not measured by how fast we run or how much we collect along the way. It is measured by the lives we touch, the truth we choose to follow, and the purpose we refuse to abandon. There are moments when the crowd grows louder, when shortcuts seem easier, when compromise looks attractive, but deep inside we know some things are too valuable to trade away. Integrity is worth protecting, character is worth building, wisdom is worth pursuing, and purpose is worth every sacrifice. The strongest people are not always the loudest, sometimes they are the ones who keep moving forward quietly, who keep believing through uncertainty, who keep standing when others walk away. Every challenge carries a lesson, every season carries meaning, every delay carries preparation, and every closed door can lead to a better direction. Do not be discouraged by slow progress. The tallest mountains rise gradually, the deepest oceans are formed over time, the strongest foundations are built patiently, and the greatest journeys require endurance. There is power in consistency, in showing up again and again, when motivation fades, when results seem distant, when nobody notices your effort, because growth happens in hidden places. The seed grows underground, the roots spread before the branches appear. The foundation is built before the building rises, and character is formed before success becomes visible. Trust the process of becoming. The future is shaped by today's choices, by the small decisions others overlook, by the habits repeated daily, by the courage to continue. When the path feels difficult, keep choosing what is true, even when false promises seem attractive. Keep choosing what is right, even when it feels unpopular. Keep choosing what is meaningful, even when it requires patience. The world changes constantly, but some principles never lose their value. Kindness still matters, honesty still matters, respect still matters, and purpose still matters. When life becomes overwhelming, look up at the sky. The stars still shine above every storm, the sun still rises after every night, and opportunities still exist beyond every obstacle. Do not let temporary setbacks define a permanent future. Do not let today's difficulties steal tomorrow's possibilities. Do not let fear become the author of your story. You were created for growth, for discovery, for contribution, for impact. There is more ahead of you than behind you. More lessons to learn, more mountains to climb, more victories to celebrate, more lives to inspire. The journey's not over. Keep your vision clear, keep your heart strong, keep your mind focused, and keep your steps Because every act of courage creates a new possibility. Every act of kindness creates a ripple of change. Every act of perseverance builds a stronger future. One day you will see that the challenges were not stopping you, they were preparing you. The waiting was not wasting time, it was building patience. The obstacles were not destroying dreams, they were strengthening determination. And the difficult roads were leading to meaningful destinations. So stand tall today, believe again today, dream again today, and move forward today. The horizon is still calling, the future is still open, the opportunity is still alive, and your greatest chapter may be closer than you think. Walk with courage, lead with wisdom, live with purpose, and never stop believing in the possibilities ahead.
There's a road beyond the noise, beyond the rush of endless chasing, beyond the promises that fade with time. A road that calls the restless heart towards something deeper, something real. I have seen shining towers touch the sky and watch people run after fleeting rewards. Yet the things that truly last cannot be measured by numbers alone or purchased with temporary success. The strongest treasure is a peaceful mind. The richest life is a meaningful one. The greatest victory is staying true when every shortcut says otherwise, and every distraction pulls your attention away. So many voices claim to know the way, so many signs flash bright in the night, but wisdom walks with a quieter step, leading through patience, clarity, and truth toward a future worth building. When the world says take more, choose to give. When the world says think only of yourself, choose to lift someone else higher. When the world says follow the crowd, choose to follow what is right. Because greatness begins there, not in applause, not in recognition, not in temporary attention, but in daily choices made with integrity and purpose. The river reaches the sea, not because it rushes recklessly, but because it keeps moving forward through every turn, every obstacle, and every changing season. Be like that river, keep flowing through disappointment, keep flowing through uncertainty, keep flowing through challenges, and never forget where you are headed. There will be moments when the path feels lonely, when others stop believing, when progress feels invisible, when the dream seems distant. But distance does not mean impossibility. The stars seem far away, yet they still guide travelers home. The horizon always appears unreachable, yet every step brings you closer. Keep taking that step. One step of courage, one step of patience, one step of kindness, one step of determination. Those small steps create extraordinary journeys. The future belongs to those who stay faithful to what is good and meaningful, to those who choose character over convenience, truth over illusion, purpose over comfort, and vision over fear. The world is changed by people like that, stop trying, people who keep believing when others surrender, people who keep helping when others walk away, people who keep shining even during the darkest nights. Do not underestimate your influence. A single word can inspire hope. A single action can change a life. A single decision can alter a future. And a single moment of courage can create a lifetime of impact. The greatest stories are rarely easy. They are written through perseverance, through lessons learned in difficult seasons, through victories earned after struggle, and through dreams protected despite opposition. Every sunrise carries a message, begin again. Every new morning whispers, keep going. Every new opportunity says there is still more ahead. So do not allow fear to become your guide. Do not allow doubt to become your destination. Do not allow failure to become your identity. You are more than your mistakes, more than your setbacks, more than your hardest days. There is strength within you, vision before you, and possibility around you. Lift your eyes beyond today's challenges. Look toward tomorrow's opportunities, and keep walking toward what matters most. Because truth still lights the way, wisdom still reveals direction, kindness still transforms lives, and hope still has the power to move mountains within the human heart. The road may be long, but it is leading somewhere beautiful. The climb may be steep, but the view is worth seeing. The journey may test you, but it is also shaping you. And one day you will realize every step mattered, every lesson mattered, every act of courage mattered, because they were all leading you toward the life you were meant to build. So keep dreaming, keep growing, keep believing, keep moving forward. The best is not behind you, the best is still ahead, boy. The city wakes before the sun, windows glowing in the fading dark. Millions of people chasing tomorrow, carrying hopes they never speak aloud, searching for something that lasts. Some are looking for answers, some are looking for peace, some are looking for a reason to keep going, and some are simply trying to find a light strong enough to guide the way. I have learned that not every shining thing is valuable. Not every popular road leads somewhere meaningful. Not every promise survives the test of time. But truth remains steady, even when everything else changes. The wind may change direction, the seasons may come and go, the world may rewrite its headlines every day, yet wisdom continues to stand, waiting for those willing to listen. Slow down for a moment. Look beyond the noise, beyond the pressure, beyond the endless race. There is a bigger picture unfolding.
choice at a time, one act of courage at a time, one step of integrity at a time. The strongest bridges are built carefully, the tallest towers rise from deep foundations, and the most meaningful lives are shaped through patience and purpose. Do not rush what requires growth. A seed does not become a forest overnight. A river does not reach the ocean in a single day. A masterpiece is not painted in one stroke. Great things take time, and so do great people. Every challenge you face today may be preparing you for tomorrow. Every obstacle may be teaching resilience. Every delay may be creating wisdom. Every disappointment may be revealing a better direction. Trust the value of the journey, even when you cannot see the destination. Keep doing what is right, even when nobody applauds. Keep choosing honesty, even when deception seems easy. Keep extending kindness, even when the world feels cold, because these choices shape who you become. The world remembers achievement, but history remembers character. The loudest voices may gain attention, the lasting influence belongs to those who remain true to their values. One encouraging word can change a day. One act of generosity can change a life. One decision to persevere can change a future. Never underestimate the power of what seems small today. The stars appear tiny from a distance, yet they illuminate entire skies. The spark appears insignificant, yet it can start a great fire. The first step appears simple, yet it can begin an extraordinary journey. Maybe your next step is that important. Maybe your decision to keep going will open a door you cannot yet see. Maybe your persistence today will become someone else's inspiration tomorrow. The horizon is wider than fear suggests. The future is brighter than doubt predicts. An opportunity is often hidden inside the challenges we wish would disappear. Do not measure your progress only by what is visible. Roots grow unseen, character grows quietly, wisdom grows gradually, and purpose grows through experience. The strongest people are not those who never struggle. They are those who continue moving forward while carrying responsibility, hope, and vision. When the night feels long, remember the sunrise is already coming. When the road feels difficult, remember every mountain has a summit. When the dream feels distant, remember every destination begins with one determined step. So walk forward with confidence. Let your heart remain open to possibility. Let your mind remain focused on truth. Let your actions reflect kindness, and let your vision remain bigger than your fears. Because the world still needs builders, builders of hope, builders of trust, builders of wisdom, builders of a better future. And perhaps the next great builder is already reading these words. Keep believing, keep creating, keep growing, keep moving forward. The story is not finished. The best pages are still waiting to be written. Jazz.
Another morning rises over the horizon, painting the sky with colors of possibility. A reminder that every ending makes room for a beginning. Every night gives way to dawn, and every challenge carries the seed of growth. The world moves quickly. People rush from place to place, dream to dream, goal to goal. Yet somewhere beneath the noise, a quiet truth remains. The most meaningful things in life cannot be rushed. Trust takes time. Wisdom takes time. Character takes time. And purpose unfolds one step at a time. There will always be voices competing for attention, voices promising easy answers, voices offering temporary rewards, voices encouraging you to follow the crowd. But not every direction leads forward, and not every destination is worth reaching. Learn to listen beyond the noise. Listen for what is true. Listen for what is lasting. Listen for what helps people grow. Because the strongest guidance often comes quietly, like the first light before sunrise, like the steady rhythm of the ocean, like the calm strength of a mountain, unshaken by every passing storm. Life is filled with choices, small choices, daily choices, invisible choices. And those choices become habits. Those habits become character. And that character becomes destiny. So choose wisely. Choose honesty when deception is easier. Choose kindness when bitterness feels justified. Choose patience when frustration grows. Choose courage when fear whispers loudly. Every choice matters, even the ones nobody sees. The future is built in moments like these. One decision at a time. One act of integrity at a time. One step forward at a time. Many people wait for the perfect opportunity, but opportunity often appears disguised as effort, as persistence, as responsibility, as doing the right thing when it is difficult. The greatest victories rarely happen overnight. They are earned through consistency, through discipline, through believing when results are not yet visible. Think of the river. It does not stop when it meets resistance. It finds a way through, around, or beyond, and eventually reaches its destination. Be like that river. When obstacles appear, keep moving. When delays come, keep growing. When uncertainty arrives, keep believing. The stars shine brightest in darkness. And some of the greatest lessons are learned during the hardest seasons. Do not be afraid of difficult days. They often reveal strengths you never knew you possessed. The road ahead may not always be clear, but clarity often comes while walking, not while waiting. Each step reveals the next. Each lesson unlocks another door. Each challenge prepares you for greater responsibility. Trust the process. Trust the growth. Trust the journey. Even when you cannot see the whole picture, the world needs people who remain hopeful during uncertainty, who remain honest during temptation, who remain compassionate during conflict, who remain focused when distractions multiply. Be one of those people. Be a source of encouragement, a source of wisdom, a source of light wherever life takes you. One conversation can inspire someone. One act
act of generosity can change someone. One moment of courage can influence generations. Never underestimate the impact of living with purpose. Your story matters, your choices matter, your influence matters, and your future holds more possibility than you can imagine today. Keep your eyes on the horizon, keep your heart anchored in what is good. Keep your mind focused on what is true, and keep moving toward what is meaningful. Because every sunrise brings new opportunity, every challenge brings new growth, every step brings new strength, and every day brings another chance to become the person you were meant to be. So rise again, dream again, believe again, and walk forward with confidence. The road of purpose is still open, the future is still calling, and the best chapters of your story are still ahead of you.
The world keeps turning through the night, while countless dreams wait for the morning. Some are hidden in busy cities, some are resting beyond distant mountains, and some are quietly growing inside the human heart. Every person carries a story, a vision not yet completed, a goal not yet reached, a future not yet discovered. And sometimes the hardest part is simply continuing to believe. When progress feels invisible, when answers seem delayed, when the road stretches farther than expected. But every great journey begins this way, with faith in a future that cannot yet be seen. Look at the sunrise. It never asked permission to shine. It simply rises, day after day, season after season, bringing light wherever it goes. Be like that sunrise. Bring hope into difficult places. Bring encouragement into weary hearts. Bring kindness into a world that needs more of it. Because even a small light can transform a dark room. There will always be distractions, things that promise fulfillment, yet leave emptiness behind. Things that capture attention, yet fail to provide direction. Things that appear valuable, yet disappear with time. Do not build your life on what fades quickly. Build on what endures. Build on truth. Build on wisdom. Build on integrity. Build on purpose. These are foundations that storms cannot easily shake. The strongest trees are not the ones protected from every wind. They are the ones strengthened by it. The deepest rivers are not formed in a single day. They are shaped through patience and steady movement. Growth often happens quietly, without applause, without recognition, without immediate results. Yet it happens. Every lesson learned, every challenge overcome, every decision to keep going adds strength to your future. Never underestimate consistency. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary outcomes. A single drop of water seems insignificant, yet over time, can shape stone. A single positive choice may seem small today, yet it can change the direction of a lifetime. When fear says stop, take one more step. When doubt says quit, take one more step. When uncertainty says wait forever, take one more step. Progress belongs to those who continue moving, even when conditions are imperfect. You do not need to know everything to begin. You do not need to have every answer to move forward. You only need the courage to take the next step, and then the next, and then the next. The horizon expands for those willing to walk toward it. The future opens for those willing to prepare for it, and opportunities appear for those willing to recognize them. The world needs people who choose honesty over convenience, purpose over comfort, service over selfishness, vision over fear. Be one of those people. Let your actions speak louder than promises. Let your character speak louder than opinions. Let your consistency speak louder than intentions. Because what you built today may inspire others tomorrow. One day you will look back and see that the difficult seasons were not obstacles, they were preparation. The delays were not punishment, they were development. The challenges were not the end, they were the beginning of something greater. So keep believing, keep learning, keep growing, keep building, and keep moving toward the future. With confidence, with wisdom, with courage, and with hope. Because every sunrise brings another opportunity. Every breath brings another chance. Every step brings another possibility. And every day is an invitation to create a life filled with meaning. The road ahead is still unfolding. The dream is still alive. The future is still bright. And your greatest possibilities may be closer than you think. The night may seem endless, but somewhere beyond the horizon, a new dawn is already preparing to rise. The light is already moving forward, even before our eyes can see it. That is how hope works. It begins quietly, long before circumstances change, long before answers arrive, long before the breakthrough appears. Hope starts as a small spark and grows into a fire that keeps us moving. There are days when the world feels heavy, dreams seem distant, opportunities seem hidden, and every step feels harder than the last. Yet those are often the moments when strength is being built. The mountain is not climbed in one leap. The ocean is not crossed in one stroke. The future is not created in one day. Everything meaningful grows One moment at a time, one lesson at a time, one decision at a time. Do not be discouraged by how far you still have to go. Be encouraged by how far you have already come. Every challenge you survived added wisdom. Every obstacle you faced added resilience. Every setback you overcame added strength. Nothing was wasted. Even the difficult chapters carried valuable lessons. The world often celebrates quick success, but lasting success is different. It is built slowly, carefully, patiently, like a craftsman creating a masterpiece. One detail at a time. What matters most is not how quickly you arrive, but who you become along the way. Character matters. Integrity matters. Kindness matters. Truth matters. These are the treasures that never lose their value. When storms arrive, and they will, do not focus only on the wind. Focus on your foundation. Strong foundations survive difficult seasons. Strong foundations create stability. Strong foundations support greater heights. Build your life on things that remain valuable through every season. The tallest lighthouse does not stop storms from coming. It simply continues shining, guiding others through darkness. Be that kind of light, not because the world is perfect, but because the world needs people who choose hope despite challenges, who choose wisdom despite confusion, who choose courage despite fear, who choose purpose despite uncertainty. Every person influences someone. Every action creates a ripple. Every word leaves an impact. You may never fully see how far your influence travels, but it matters more than you realize. The future is shaped by people who continue believing when belief is difficult, by people who continue building when progress feels slow, by people who continue helping when recognition never comes. The greatest victories are often invisible at first. They begin inside the heart, inside the mind, inside daily choices, long before they become visible to the world. Keep protecting your vision. Do not allow temporary disappointment to steal permanent possibilities. Keep protecting your purpose. Do not allow fear to become your guide. Keep protecting your dreams. Do not allow doubt to become your destination. The road ahead may twist, the journey may challenge you, the timing may surprise you, but every step forward still matters. Every act of courage still matters. Every effort made with integrity still matters. One day, you will stand where you once dreamed of standing and realize that every difficult moment was helping you grow. Every delay was teaching patience. Every challenge was developing strength. And every lesson was preparing you for opportunities greater than you imagined. So keep walking, keep learning, keep believing, keep rising. The horizon is still expanding. The future is still unfolding. The possibilities are still growing. And your story is still being written. Move forward with confidence. Move forward with wisdom. Move forward with purpose, because the best chapter may be the one that begins today. Beats us moving. Somewhere beyond the noise of the world, beyond the endless rush and restless pace, there is a place where clarity begins, where purpose becomes stronger than fear, and where hope learns how to rise again. Every journey starts with a decision to keep moving, to keep believing, to keep building. Even when the destination cannot yet be seen, the road ahead is not always easy. There will be unexpected turns, unanswered questions, moments of waiting, and seasons of uncertainty. But every meaningful story includes chapters like these. The stars do not appear until the sky becomes dark. The strongest roots grow deep beneath the surface, and the greatest breakthroughs often begin long before anyone notices. Do not underestimate the power of small beginnings. A single spark can start a fire. A single idea can change a future. A single act of courage can alter a life. And a single step can begin a remarkable journey. The world will offer many directions. Some are easy, some are popular. Some promise quick rewards, but not every road leads somewhere meaningful. Choose the road that builds character. Choose the road that develops wisdom. Choose the road that creates lasting value. Because temporary success fades, but purpose endures. There is strength in patience, strength in honesty, strength in perseverance, and strength in remaining true to what matters most. When others lose focus, stay focused. When others lose hope, stay hopeful. When others give up, keep moving forward. The future belongs to people who refuse to stop growing. Every challenge carries a lesson. Every obstacle hides an opportunity. Every setback contains wisdom for those willing to learn from it. Nothing is wasted, not the waiting, not the struggle, not the difficult seasons. Everything can become part of a greater story. Look at the ocean, wave after wave, it keeps reaching forward. Never discouraged by resistance, never defeated by obstacles. hardest roads, taught the greatest lessons, the longest waits, built the deepest patience, and the biggest challenges, created the strongest version of you. Do not compare your progress to someone else's journey. Every path is different. Every season is unique. Every story unfolds in its own time. Focus on your next step, your next opportunity, your next act of courage. That is where growth begins. The world needs more people who choose truth over convenience, who choose service over selfishness, who choose wisdom over impulse, who choose vision over fear. Be one of those people. Let your life become a source of encouragement, a source of stability, a source of hope for everyone around you. Because influence is not measured only by what you achieve, but by what you inspire. Every kind word matters, every honest action matters, every moment of integrity matters, and every effort made with purpose creates a ripple beyond what you can see. The horizon is calling, new opportunities are waiting, new lessons are ahead, new victories are possible. Do not allow fear to write your future. Do not allow doubt to limit your vision. Do not allow temporary setbacks to define a permanent story. Lift your eyes higher. Dream bigger. Walk wiser and believe stronger. The road continues, the future remains open, and the best of your journey may still be waiting just beyond the next sunrise. The sun rises over another new horizon, quietly reminding the world to begin again. Yesterday is already written. Tomorrow has not yet arrived. And today is a gift waiting to be used. Every dream starts here, not in perfection, not in certainty, but in a single decision to move forward, even when the road is unclear. There are moments when life feels like a storm, winds of uncertainty, waves of disappointment, clouds of doubt, trying to hide the view ahead. Yet beyond every storm, the sky remains. Beyond every challenge, opportunity remains. And beyond every obstacle, a path still exists. Many people wait for perfect conditions, the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect opportunity. But growth rarely begins there. Growth begins when courage takes a step before certainty arrives. The tallest mountain was climbed one step at a time. The deepest ocean was crossed one wave at a time. And every great achievement was built one day at a time. Never underestimate what consistency can accomplish. Small actions repeated daily create extraordinary outcomes. A single brick seems insignificant, yet thousands build a castle. A single note seems simple, yet together they create a symphony. A single step seems small, yet it can change a lifetime. The future is not shaped by what we intend to do, but by what we choose to do. Today, right now, in this moment, choose wisdom, choose honesty, choose kindness, choose perseverance. These choices never lose their value. The world changes constantly. Trends come and go. Opinions rise and fall. But truth remains steady. Character remains important. And purpose remains powerful. Do not chase every distraction. Do not follow every crowd. Do not surrender your vision for temporary approval. Stay focused on what matters. The strongest lighthouse does not compete with the storm. It simply continues shining, guiding others through darkness. Be that kind of person, a source of hope, a source of stability, a source of encouragement in a world searching for direction. When challenges appear, remember how much you have already overcome. When fear speaks loudly, remember how far you have already come. When doubt questions your future, remember the strength that carried you here. You are growing, even when progress feels slow. You are learning, even when lessons feel difficult. You are becoming stronger, even when the journey feels demanding. Nothing valuable grows instantly. The greatest forests begin as tiny seeds. The strongest rivers begin as small streams. And the most meaningful lives begin with simple choices made consistently over time. One day, you will look back and see that every challenge taught resilience, every delay built patience, every setback created wisdom, and every difficult season prepared you for greater opportunities. Keep your vision clear, keep your heart open, keep your mind focused, and keep your feet moving forward. The horizon is wider than you think. The possibilities are greater than they appear, and the future holds more opportunities than fear would ever allow you to see. So rise today with confidence, walk today with purpose, lead today with integrity, and live today with hope, because every sunrise brings another chance. Every challenge brings another lesson. Every step brings another opportunity, and every day brings you closer to the person you are becoming. Keep believing, keep building, keep growing, keep moving forward. The story is still unfolding, the dream is still alive, and your brightest chapter may be just ahead of you. Oh, gee. A new day arrives without making a sound. The sky slowly fills with light. The world begins to awaken, and another opportunity is placed before us, a chance to move forward once again. Life is a journey of choices. Not every choice is easy. Not every road is clear. Not every answer comes quickly. Yet every step teaches something valuable. Every season has a purpose. The spring teaches growth. The summer teaches effort. The autumn teaches gratitude. The winter teaches endurance. And together they create wisdom. There will be moments when progress feels slow, when dreams seem distant, when the future appears uncertain. But remember this: the strongest foundations are built beneath the surface, long before anyone sees the results. The tallest trees spend years developing roots. The greatest rivers spend years carving their paths in meaningful lives. Are shaped through patience and persistence. Do not be discouraged by what has not happened yet. Focus instead on what is happening within you. Strength is growing, wisdom is growing, character is growing, vision is growing. Even when the process feels invisible, the world often celebrates speed. But lasting success requires depth. Depth of character, depth of understanding, depth of purpose, and depth of commitment to what truly matters. When distractions appear, stay focused. When doubts appear, stay hopeful. When obstacles appear, stay determined, because the future rewards those who continue moving. Even when the road becomes difficult, a single step may seem small, yet every destination is reached one step at a time. A single act of kindness may seem insignificant, yet it can change someone's entire day. A single decision may seem ordinary, yet it can change the direction of a lifetime. Never underestimate the influence of small things. The stars look small from Earth, yet they illuminate the heavens. The seed looks small in the soil, yet it becomes a mighty tree. The beginning looks small, yet it often carries extraordinary potential. The horizon is always expanding for those willing to keep walking. New opportunities appear for those willing to stay prepared, and new possibilities emerge for those willing to keep believing. You do not need to know every detail of the future. You only need enough courage to take the next step and trust that growth will happen along the way. The greatest victories are not always visible. Some victories happen inside, choosing hope over fear, choosing patience over frustration, choosing integrity over convenience, choosing purpose over comfort. These victories shape destiny. The world needs people who remain steady during uncertainty, who remain kind during conflict, who remain truthful during confusion, who remain hopeful during difficult seasons. Be one of those people.
choice contributes to the story you are writing. One day you will look back and understand why the journey unfolded this way. The delays had meaning, the struggles had lessons, the obstacles had purpose, and the challenges were preparing you for opportunities greater than you imagined. So continue forward with courage in your heart, wisdom in your mind, purpose in your steps, and hope in your vision. The road is not ending, it is opening. The dream is not fading, it is growing. The future is not closed, it is waiting. And your next chapter may become the most meaningful one yet, Jeff.
Beyond the distant horizon, where the sky meets the endless sea, there is a future waiting quietly, a future filled with possibilities, far greater than today's limitations. Many people spend their lives searching for meaning, searching for direction, searching for something that lasts. Because deep inside, every heart longs for a purpose that cannot be taken away. The world moves quickly, faster every year. New voices, new trends, new distractions, competing for attention. Yet the most important truths remain unchanged. Kindness still matters. Integrity still matters. Wisdom still matters, and purpose still matters. These are the treasures that time cannot erase. When life becomes complicated, return to what is simple. Do what is right, speak what is true, help where you can, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. The greatest journeys are never completed in a single day. They are built moment by moment, decision by decision, lesson by lesson. Every challenge teaches something, every delay develops something, every obstacle strengthens something. Nothing meaningful is wasted. Even the difficult seasons carry hidden opportunities. The rain helps the forest grow, the wind strengthens the tree. The pressure shapes the diamond, and challenges often reveal strength we never knew existed. Growth is rarely comfortable, but it is always valuable. The strongest version of yourself is often discovered on the other side of persistence. There will be days when the dream feels distant, when the goal feels impossible, when the future feels uncertain. Yet those are the moments when belief becomes most important. Believe in your potential. Believe in your purpose. Believe in the possibility of something greater ahead. The sunrise never fails to appear, even after the longest night. The ocean never stops moving, even against resistance. The stars never stop shining, even when hidden by clouds, and hope never loses its power. Even during difficult seasons, keep your eyes on the horizon, not on the distractions. Keep your focus on growth, not on comparison. Keep your attention on purpose, not on temporary approval. destination. It is becoming someone who can create value wherever they go. Someone who inspires trust. Someone who encourages others. Someone who leaves every place better than they found it. That kind of success never loses its worth. Every conversation matters. Every decision matters. Every act of kindness matters. Every moment of courage matters. Because small actions create large outcomes over time. One day you will look back and realize the road was shaping you. The waiting was teaching patience. The challenges were creating resilience. And the setbacks were building wisdom. Nothing was meaningless. Everything was preparation for the opportunities ahead. So keep moving, keep building, keep dreaming, keep believing. The road may be long, but the destination is worth pursuing. The climb may be steep, but the view is worth seeing. The effort may be difficult, but the reward is worth achieving. Lift your eyes higher, expand your vision wider, strengthen your purpose deeper, and continue forward with confidence. Because tomorrow carries new opportunities. The horizon carries new possibilities. And your story still contains pages of greatness waiting to be written. The best is not behind you. The best is still unfolding. Talk.
The morning light touches the horizon, and another chapter quietly begins. The world awakens with endless possibilities. New opportunities waiting to be discovered. New paths waiting to be explored. Every sunrise carries a message. Begin again. Not because yesterday was perfect, but because today is full of potential. The future is not written by chance. It is written through choices. Small choices, daily choices, consistent choices that slowly shape the direction of our lives. Many people search for a breakthrough, a single moment that changes everything. But true transformation often happens differently. It grows quietly, like a seed beneath the soil. Invisible at first, yet powerful enough to become something extraordinary. Trust the process of growth. Trust the lessons of the journey. Trust the value of persistence, even when results are not immediate. Every challenge teaches resilience. Every delay teaches patience. Every obstacle teaches wisdom, and every season prepares you for something greater ahead. Do not measure your life only by what you have achieved. Measure it by who you are becoming, by the kindness you show, the integrity you protect, the courage you demonstrate, and the hope you share. These things create lasting impact. The world often rewards appearance, but lasting influence comes from character. The world often celebrates speed, but lasting success comes from consistency. The world often follows trends, but lasting value comes from truth. Stand firm in what matters, even when it is unpopular. Stay focused on your purpose, even when distractions surround you. Keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. Because because every step counts. The river reaches the ocean, not because it rushes recklessly, but because it continues flowing. Day after day, through every obstacle, through every turn, through every changing season. Be like that river. Keep moving, keep learning, keep adapting, keep growing. The road may not always be smooth, but every challenge carries an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and more prepared for the future waiting ahead. Do not allow fear to become your compass. Do not allow doubt to become your destination. Do not allow temporary setbacks to define your story. Your story is larger than one difficult chapter. Your future is bigger than one disappointment. Your potential is greater than one obstacle. Lift your eyes beyond today. See the possibilities of tomorrow. See the opportunities hidden within challenges. See the growth hidden within struggles. Because what feels difficult now may one day become your greatest strength. The strongest people are not those who never fail. They are those who keep rising, those who keep believing, those who keep trying. Long after others have given up, every act of courage matters. Every act of honesty matters. Every act of kindness matters. Because these actions create ripples far beyond what we can see. One encouraging word can change a life. One wise decision can change a future. One moment of perseverance can change everything. The horizon is still expanding. New doors are still opening. New opportunities are still appearing. And new dreams are still possible. Do not stop now. You have more to learn, more to experience, more to contribute, and more to become. Walk forward with confidence. Lead with wisdom. Speak with kindness. And live with purpose. The future belongs to those who continue believing, continue building, continue growing, and continue moving forward. The road ahead is bright. The possibilities are endless. And your greatest chapter may be closer than you think.
As the first light reaches the horizon, a new beginning quietly unfolds. The world turns another page and countless possibilities awaken, waiting for someone brave enough to pursue them. Every day offers a choice to stay where we are, or to move forward, to hold on to fear, or to embrace possibility, to follow the crowd, or to follow purpose. The future belongs to those who choose growth over comfort, vision over limitation, and courage over hesitation. There will always be reasons to quit, reasons to doubt, reasons to wait, but there are greater reasons to continue to believe and to keep moving. The strongest bridges are built one piece at a time. The tallest buildings rise one level at a time. And the most meaningful lives are shaped one decision at a time. choice to keep going. Those choices create momentum, and momentum creates change. The road ahead will not always be easy. There will be storms, unexpected turns, and moments of uncertainty. But every challenge contains a lesson, and every lesson contains value. The wind may bend the tree, yet it also strengthens its roots. The waves may strike the shore, yet they shape the coastline. The pressure may feel uncomfortable, yet it often produces growth. What seems difficult today may become your greatest advantage tomorrow. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the outcome. Trust the journey, even when you do not understand every step. Trust the growth, even when progress feels slow, because growth is happening, even in silence, even in waiting, even in difficult seasons. The stars continue shining, even when hidden by clouds. The ocean continues moving, even during the darkest nights, and possibility continues existing. Even when circumstances suggest otherwise, never lose sight of your vision. Protect it, nurture it, develop it, because great achievements begin as small ideas, held by determined people. Do not compare your journey to someone else's timeline. Every story unfolds differently. Every path carries unique lessons. Every season serves a purpose. Focus on becoming better, not simply becoming faster. The world needs people who remain steady during uncertainty, who remain hopeful during difficulty, who remain honest during temptation, who remain kind during conflict. Be one of those people. Let your words inspire, let your actions encourage, let your character lead, and let your life become a source of strength for others. Success is not measured only by what you gain, but by what you contribute. Not only by what you achieve, but by what you help create. Not only by where you arrive, but by who you become. Every act of kindness matters. Every act of integrity matters. Every act of courage matters, because these actions leave footprints that remain long after we move on. One day you will look back and realize that every challenge was helping you prepare. Every delay was helping you develop. Every obstacle was helping you grow. And every difficult season was leading you toward a greater purpose. So keep walking, keep believing, keep building, keep learning, keep rising. The horizon is wider than it appears. The opportunities are greater than you imagine, and the future is brighter than fear would suggest. Lift your eyes higher, dream with greater confidence, move with greater wisdom, and live with greater purpose. Because every sunrise brings new hope, every moment brings new possibilities, every step brings new progress, and every day brings another chance to become the person you were meant to be. just beginning now.
There is a voice inside the silence of the morning light, calling me to trust the path I cannot fully see tonight. When every answer feels too far and every step feels blind, I learned to let go of control I thought I had in mind. I lay down every heavy thought I cannot carry far, and choose to follow something deeper than just who we are. Not leaning on the limits of what only I can prove, but moving with a wisdom that keeps pulling me to move. Even when the road ahead is breaking into unknown, I find a steady presence in the quiet I have known. A direction beyond pressure, beyond fear and pride. A steady kind of knowing that is always by my side. So I trust the unseen guidance in the middle of my doubt. Even when the world is loud and tries to figure it all out, there is a way that opens when I stop and let it be. A clearer kind of vision that was always meant for me. I will not rely only on my understanding. There is more than what my thoughts are always demanding. When I release the need to have control over it all, something stronger lifts me up when I begin to fall. Every step I take is guided even in the unknown. Every broken piece is finding where it can be shown. Every closed door is shaping something better on the way. Even when I cannot see the meaning of today, there is purpose in the waiting. There is strength in letting go. There is power in believing more than what I think I know. And the more I stop insisting on my limited design, the more I see a greater plan unfolding over time. In the chaos of the questions and the pressure of the race, I am learning how to listen to a deeper kind of pace. Not rushing toward confusion, not escaping from the pain, but discovering hidden meaning in the loss and in the gain. And I feel a quiet current pulling me to higher ground, where the noise of all my worries slowly fades without a sound. Where direction is not forced but naturally aligns with a greater kind of rhythm that was written in the signs. So I choose to trust the process even when it feels unclear. Even when I walk through shadows of uncertainty and fear. Because every single moment is a piece that leads me on to a place where understanding shows me where I belong. There is a path that straightens when the heart begins to yield. When I stop resisting battles I was never meant to wield. And I find that every struggle is a teacher in disguise, showing me a deeper vision through a different pair of eyes. I will walk with steady courage even when I cannot see, knowing something greater gently guides the steps of me. Not by force or calculation, not by fear or desperate need, but by quiet inner wisdom planting every living seed. And in every new beginning, in each ending on the way, there is something rearranging every night and every day, turning broken expectations into something strong and new, building roads beneath my feet I never thought I'd go through. So I move with quiet confidence into what will come, letting go of every doubt that tries to make me numb. Because I know that even when I cannot understand, there is still a greater order holding every grain of sand. And I will keep on walking even when I cannot see, trusting deeper understanding shaping all of me. Because the path becomes more certain when I finally align with a wisdom far beyond the limits of my mind. And step by step I realize I was never
lessons I was meant to learn. So I trust the unseen journey, I release what I control, and I find a greater purpose shaping every part of soul, with a hope that keeps on rising like a sunrise breaking through, lighting up the path ahead in everything I do. And I move forward with a courage that is steady, strong and free, knowing life is more than what it seems to be to me. It is guided, it is growing, it is forming something bright, turning every step I take into purpose, into light. There is a quiet strength that rises when I let things go, a deeper kind of knowing that I didn't used to know. When I stop trying to control every outcome in my hand, I find a better rhythm than I ever had planned. I used to think direction came from logic and from proof, but now I see the clearest path is often out of view. It starts within a stillness where the noise begins to fade, and every heavy burden slowly starts to be unmade. I walk into uncertainty with something new inside, a steady kind of courage I no longer have to hide, not depending on my limits or the things I once believed, but on a greater wisdom I am learning to receive. Even when the world is shifting underneath my feet, there is something unchanging that makes every moment meet, a design that feels invisible but holds me in its flow, guiding every step I take to where I need to go. I release the need to understand it all today, because answers often form along the way, and what I thought was random starts to organize with time into something far more meaningful than any plan of mine. I don't lean on my own thinking as the final truth. There is something far beyond the reach of my own proof, and when I stop insisting that I must control it all, I find a stronger presence that will always catch my fall. Every delay becomes a doorway I could not have seen. Every closed road redirects me to what could have been, and even in confusion there is purpose taking shape, a hidden kind of guidance that I slowly learned to trace. I used to rush for clarity, to force a certain way, but now I understand the value of a patient day, where silence teaches lessons that are louder than the noise, and inner understanding replaces outer choice. There is a flow that carries everything beyond my sight, a steady undercurrent turning darkness into light, and even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, I find a deeper order shaping everything I am. So I move with quiet
because every step is meaningful, even when unclear, and every moment carries something I was meant to hear. There is wisdom in the waiting, there is strength in letting be. There is something greater working, even when I cannot see. And the more I stop resisting what I cannot understand, the more I find a pathway gently formed by unseen hands. In the pressure of ambition, in the chaos of the race, I discover something deeper than the speed I try to chase. A calm that reorganizes every thought I thought I knew, turning broken expectations into something fresh and new. I don't walk alone, even when the path feels far and wide. There is something always moving right there by my side. Not visible, not forced, but consistent through it all, lifting me when I am tired, catching me when I fall. Every moment becomes part of a larger unfolding story, where confusion turns to meaning and defeat becomes glory. Not in loud celebration, but in quiet, in change, where everything that broke me starts to rearrange. So I trust the unseen process shaping who I'm meant to be, even when I cannot fully understand or see, because there is a deeper order working through my days, guiding every step I take in mysterious ways. And I choose to keep on moving even when I cannot trace the full direction of the journey or the final place, because what matters is the growth along the winding road, and the strength I never knew I had quietly bestowed. I stopped leaning on my own limits as the final guide, and I open up to something broader deep inside, where intuition meets a wisdom I don't fully own. And I realize I was never walking alone. Every fear becomes a teacher, every loss becomes a sign, pointing me towards something greater over time. And I begin to see the beauty in the unknown space, where everything is forming with a perfect kind of grace. So I step into tomorrow without needing full control, with a calm assurance settling deeply in my soul, because I know that every fragment has a place to fit, even when I do not yet understand all of it. I used to think direction came from logic and there is a moment when the noise begins to fall away, and something deeper starts to speak into the day. Not loud, not forced, but steady like a hidden stream, guiding every broken thought inside a waking dream. I used to build my plans on everything I thought I knew, but even perfect logic doesn't always see it through. So I learned to loosen all the grip I held so tight, and trust a wider vision beyond my limited sight. When I stop relying only on my own design, something greater starts aligning every
step of time. What once felt disconnected slowly finds its place, like scattered pieces forming into perfect grace. I don't need to understand each turning of the road. There is meaning even in the weight I've had to hold, and every question left unanswered is a seed growing into something better than I thought I'd need. So I move with quiet courage into what I cannot see, knowing there is deeper order shaping what will be. Not controlled by fear or rushing, not by pride or gain, but by something constant moving through both joy and pain. Every delay becomes a lesson in disguise. Every silence opens up a different pair of eyes, and I begin to notice how the timing has its art, how even broken endings are a brand new start. I release the need to master every single turn ahead, because wisdom often rises from the things I never said, from the pauses in the journey, from the waiting in between, where unseen transformation quietly is seen. There is a path unfolding even when I cannot trace. Every step is part of something I cannot erase, and though I don't see the full picture from where I stand, I feel a guiding rhythm shaping everything I am. I don't rely on thinking that is limited and small. There is something far beyond it, holding everything in all. And when I let go of certainty I thought I had to keep, I find a deeper current underneath the shallow deep. Even in confusion there is structure forming still, a direction moving forward with a quiet steady will. And I realize every moment has been leading me to a place of clearer purpose and greater clarity. So I walk into uncertainty with calmness in my chest, not because I know the outcome, but because I trust the rest. There is something always working even when I cannot see, turning every situation into possibility. I no longer chase control over every little part. I allow a deeper wisdom to shape my mind and heart, and in surrender I discover something strong and true, a kind of inner compass always pointing me through. Every fear becomes a teacher, every loss becomes a guide, every closed door opens something I cannot decide, and I start to see the beauty in the unknown space, where nothing is wasted in the flow of time and place. There is a strength in not insisting on my own control. There is freedom in releasing what I thought I had to hold. And the more I stop demanding every answer right away, the more I find direction forming in a steady way. So I trust the unseen process that is shaping who I'll be, even when I cannot fully understand or see, because the path becomes more certain as I learn to let it go, and allow a deeper wisdom take me where I need to go. Step by step I'm being led through what I cannot plan, through a greater kind of order far beyond a single man. And I find that every fragment of my story fits just right in a bigger kind of meaning slowly coming into light. I will not lean only on my limited perception. There is something far more perfect in the quiet direction, and as I walk into the unknown with steady breath, I find life itself is guiding me through every step I
There is a deeper calm that rises when I slow my mind, a place beyond the pressure of the life I try to find, where every loud conclusion starts to fade into the air, and something more eternal gently shows that it is there. I used to think control was how I made it through each day, but even perfect planning can dissolve along the way. So I learned to loosen every grip I held so tight, and let a different wisdom guide me gently through the night. When I stop insisting on my narrow point of view, a wider kind of vision starts to quietly break through. What once felt like confusion starts to organize and align into something more intentional, unfolding over time. I don't rely only on the thoughts I've built alone. There is a greater understanding deeper than my own, and when I let go of the need to have it all explained, I find a steady peace I never thought could be obtained. Every unknown path I walk becomes a lesson in disguise, teaching me to see beyond the limits of my eyes. And even when I cannot trace the reason or the plan, there is something shaping purpose. I am learning how to stand. I move forward without needing every answer right away, because clarity can form within the flow of every day, and what feels like interruption often carries hidden grace, redirecting every step into a better place. I release the pressure of deciding everything alone. There is guidance in the silence I am slowly coming to know, not loud like outer voices, but consistent in its tone, like a current underneath that never leaves me on my own. Every closed door has a meaning I could not have seen before. Every ending is a signal pointing to an open door, and I begin to trust the timing of what comes and what will pass, knowing nothing built in patience is ever meant to last. I don't need to force the future into something I define. There is a greater structure working through each thread of time, and when I stop resisting what I cannot fully control, something stronger than my fear begins to fill my soul. Even uncertainty becomes a friend. I learn to keep a space where hidden answers slowly rise up from the deep, and I realize that confusion is not failure in disguise, but a doorway into wisdom I could not otherwise find. So I walk with quiet courage through the unknown ahead, not relying on the stories that my anxious mind once said, but on a deeper understanding shaping every part of me, guiding every step toward what I am meant to be. I no longer lean on limits of my human understanding. There is something far more steady than the plans I've been demanding, and the more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I see a greater order woven through my life. Every moment has a purpose, even when it feels unclear. Every silence carries meaning I am learning how to hear, and the path becomes more certain when I stop and simply trust that there is something greater holding everything for us. So I move into tomorrow with a calm and open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a new start. And even when I cannot see the reason or the way, there is something always guiding every step I take today. I trust the unseen direction that is shaping all I do, a steady inner compass pulling me into the new, not by force or fear or pressure, but a quiet, steady light, turning every unknown moment into something right. And I walk on with assurance I don't fully understand, but I feel a deeper presence gently holding where I stand. Because life is not just random, not just chance or passing whim. It is leading me somewhere I was always meant to begin.
There is a quiet shift that happens when I stop the fight between what I can see and what I know is out of sight. A softer kind of wisdom starts to rise within my chest, guiding me away from everything I once called best. I used to trust my thinking like it held the final word, but even stronger certainty can quietly be blurred. So I learned to step beyond the edges of my mind and discover deeper answers I was never meant to find. When I release the pressure of controlling every part, something steady begins forming deep inside my heart. Not built on human guessing, not on fear of fleeting gain, but on something that remains through every loss and every gain. I don't need to force the future into shape, I understand there is a greater pattern, drawing lines I never planned. And what feels like interruption starts to make a greater sense, like scattered pieces joining in a perfect sequence. Every road I thought was wrong begins to prove me otherwise. Every delay reveals a hidden gift behind disguise, and I begin to notice how the timing is precise, how even broken seasons can become a bridge to life. I stop relying only on my limited design. There is something far more stable working through all time, and when I let go of needing everything to be controlled, I find a deeper strength that steadies every part of soul. Even confusion has a purpose I can slowly understand, like a teacher leading gently with a patient hand. And every unanswered question becomes space to grow into something I would never have discovered if I'd known. So I move with quiet trust into what I cannot predict, not because I see the ending, but because I feel it click. A deeper kind of order forming underneath the noise, replacing anxious thinking with a calmer set of choice. I don't lean on my own insight as the only guiding light. There is something far beyond the shaping wrong and the right, and when I stop insisting on control I cannot keep, I find a steady current pulling me out of the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a larger plan, every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the silence something meaningful appears, turning every drop of struggle into understanding tears. I release the need to calculate each step ahead of me, because clarity unfolds in its own time and naturally. And what I thought was random starts to form a clearer line, leading me into a future I could never redesign. I don't walk this path alone even when it feels that way. There is guidance in the background of each rising day, not loud, not forced, not visible to hurried eyes, but consistent through the valleys and the highest skies. And I begin to trust the journey even when unclear, even when the path is wrapped in doubt or fear, because something greater works beyond what I can see, turning every broken moment into possibility. So I move into tomorrow with a steady open hand, letting go of every need to fully understand. And I find that every step I take begins to align with the wisdom far beyond the limits of my mind. The more I stop controlling, the more I start to see that life was always shaping something better out of me. And every unknown ending was a doorway to begin, a path that leads me closer to the place I'm meant within. Yeah. Yeah. There is a quiet place inside the rushing of my thoughts, where everything I thought I needed slowly comes to naught. And in that space of silence, something clearer starts to rise, a different kind of vision opening my inner eyes. I used to build my future on the plans I made alone, believing every answer had to come from what I've known. But even strong direction can dissolve into the air when life begins to move in ways I never could prepare. So I learned to loosen tightly held assumptions in my hand, and trust a wider rhythm I don't fully understand. Not every step is visible, not every turn is clear, but something keeps unfolding even when I face my fear. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, another path begins to glow within the darker night. And what once felt like confusion
slowly starts to align into something more intentional, beyond my narrow line. I don't rely on thinking that is limited and small. There is something far more steady holding overall. And when I release the need to have control each day, a deeper kind of order starts to gently show the way. Every delay I once resisted starts to prove its worth, like hidden preparation, shaping something new on earth. And every closed direction opens corridors unseen, leading me to places I could never have been. I move forward not with certainty, but quiet trust instead. Not with fear of what is coming, but with hope ahead. Because even when the outcome is not visible to me, there is something working underneath what I can see. I let go of needing everything to fit my design. 'Cause life is more than patterns my mind tries to define. And when I stop demanding every answer be resolved, something stronger than my worry starts to get involved. There is meaning in the waiting I once thought was delay. There is guidance in the silence of an ordinary day. And every moment that feels random slowly starts to show a direction I would miss if I refuse to let it go. I don't walk alone even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present, moving by my side. Not loud like outer voices, not a force I can control, but a steady inner current shaping every part of soul. And I begin to notice how the timing feels precise, how even broken chapters can become a sacrifice that turns into a doorway leading somewhere new, where everything I lost becomes what carries me through. I stop relying only on the limits of my mind. There is wisdom in the flow of things I cannot bind. And when I let go of needing certainty each hour, I discover hidden strength I never knew I had the power. Even uncertainty becomes a teacher I can trust, showing me that everything is forming as it must. And what once felt like chaos starts to organize and breathe, like a quiet hidden structure underneath what I believe. Every setback is a signal pointing somewhere else. Every struggle is a message I'm learning how to tell. And I begin to see the purpose hidden in the strain, turning every loss I carried into something I can gain.
There is a deeper current moving underneath my life, beyond the noise of pressure, beyond the reach of constant strife. A steady hidden order I don't always understand, but somehow it keeps leading every moment as it stands. I used to think I had to map the future on my own, as if the weight of every answer was mine alone. But even strong direction can dissolve into the air when life begins unfolding in a way I'm not aware. So I learned to step beyond the limits of my view and trust a wiser rhythm guiding everything I do. Not every turn is visible, not every step is clear, but something always opens when I move beyond my fear. When I stop insisting on the way I think is right, a different kind of pathway starts to glow within the night. And what once felt uncertain begins slowly to align, like scattered pieces forming into something so defined. I don't rely on thinking that is narrow or confined. There's something far more stable working through my mind. And when I let go of needing every detail to be known, a stronger kind of guidance starts to lead me on its own. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was shaping preparation for the things I need to know. And every close direction was a loss but redirection, leading me toward a place of deeper connection. I move forward without needing full control each day, because clarity is forming even while I wait. And what feels like interruption often carries hidden grace, turning every broken moment into a better place. I release the need to understand the final plan, because life is more than limits of what I can scan. And when I stop demanding certainty in every part, something greater starts to settle calmly in my heart. Even confusion becomes part of a larger design, a chapter in a story that is slowly realigned. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in shaping something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone even when the path feels far away. There's something always present through the rise and sway, not loud like human voices, not controlled by human will, but a steady inner presence that is always still. And I begin to trust the process even when I cannot see, because every step is leading somewhere I'm meant to be. Even when the outcome is not something I can trace, there is meaning in the journey, there is purpose in the pace. I stop relying only on the thoughts I've built before. There is wisdom in the silence opening a door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater whole. Every loss becomes a teacher shaping up my soul. And even in the waiting there is movement I can't see, turning every hidden moment into possibility. So I walk into tomorrow with a quiet steady trust, knowing even broken pieces form exactly as they must. Because life is not confusion without meaning or a guide. It is something always forming on a deeper unseen side. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should be. There is something far more perfect shaping what will be. And when I stop resisting what I cannot understand, I find a stronger direction gently taking my hand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a lesson showing what is true. And I realize every season had a role to play in building who I'm becoming even today. So I release the pressure of control I tried to hold, and I find a deeper courage rising calm and bold. Because something greater carries every fragment of my way, turning every unknown moment into light of day.
There is a quiet strength that wakes me up before the noise, before the world begins to shape my mind with endless voice. A deeper kind of certainty I cannot fully name, but it stays the same through everything that shifts and changes frame. I used to hold the weight of every outcome in my hands, as if I could control the way each future truly lands. But even careful planning cannot hold the winds of time. They move in ways beyond the reach of logic or design. So I learned to breathe inside the spaces I can't fill, to trust a steady presence underneath my restless will. Not every answer comes when I demand it to appear, but something greater forms when I release the grip of fear. When I stop insisting on the path I think is best, a wiser kind of direction takes over all the rest. And what once felt uncertain starts to slowly reorganize, like dawn dissolving shadows in the early morning skies. I don't rely on thinking that is limited and small. There is something far more steady holding over all. And when I let go of the need to fully understand, a stronger kind of guidance starts to gently take my hand. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was building hidden structure I was not meant to know. And every closed direction wasn't lost but quiet redirection, leading me towards something shaped with deeper intention. I move forward without needing every step to be defined, because meaning often forms beyond the edges of the mind. And what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as part of a larger kind of timing written deeper in the heart. I release the need to measure every future that I face, because life is more than numbers, more than effort, more than pace. And when I stop demanding certainty in every way, a calmer kind of wisdom starts to guide me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of the broken into something that is just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in constructing something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present moving by my side, not visible like daylight, not loud like crashing sound, but steady like an anchor that is always deeply bound. And I begin to feel it even when I cannot see a direction working softly through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden corner slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a deeper current rising gently from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a larger unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is truly wasted in the flow of what will be. Every piece is part of something I am learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working even when I'm numb. And when I stop resisting what I cannot comprehend, a stronger kind of clarity begins to gently send. Every fear becomes a doorway I can step into and grow. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what I need to know. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of understanding every sign, and I trust a wider wisdom moving through all time. Cause even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with the calm I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There's something far beyond it working deep inside. The more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I find a greater peace aligning with my mind. So I step into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or the pace. Because life is not confusion without meaning or design. It is something greater forms when I release the grip of fear, when I trust the unseen order in the rising of each day. Even when I cannot see the reason or the way, because something greater holds me even when I fall, and leads me into purpose through it all. There is a quiet strength that wakes me up before the noise, before the world begins to shape my mind with endless voice. The deeper kind of certainty I cannot fully name, but it everything that shifts and changes.
There is a calm that meets me underneath the morning light, a quiet sense of something guiding every step in sight. Not loud enough to pressure me, not sharp enough to prove, but steady like a river that knows exactly how to move. I used to think direction had to come from what I see, as if the clearest answers were inside of only me. But even strong conviction can dissolve into the air when life begins unfolding in a way I'm not aware. So I learned to loosen tightly, held control inside my hands, and trust a deeper rhythm I don't always understand. Not every path is visible, not every turn is shown, but something keeps on leading me beyond what I have known. When I stop insisting on the way I think is right, a different kind of order starts to rise within the night. And what once felt uncertain slowly organizes time into something more intentional, beyond my narrow line. I don't rely on thinking that is limited and small. There is something far more steady, holding over all. And when I let go of needing every answer to be clear, a stronger kind of wisdom starts to calm my inner fear. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was building hidden structure I was never meant to know. And every close direction wasn't lost, but redirection, leading me towards something shaped with deeper intention. I move forward without needing full control of every part, because meaning often grows inside a quiet heart. And what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as grace, redirecting every step into a better place. I release the need to calculate each outcome in advance, because life is more than patterns of a carefully planned chance. And when I stop demanding certainty in every way, a calmer kind of guidance starts to lead me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of my future in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in forming something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone, even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present, moving by my side. Not visible like daylight, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that remains completely still. And I begin to sense it even when I cannot see a direction, working gently through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising softly from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment is a piece of something I will see. I don't need to force the future, trusting what I cannot understand. A stronger kind of clarity begins to gently stand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead, and I trust a wider wisdom in the path I'm being led. Because even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with a peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There is something far beyond it working deep inside. And the more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I find a greater peace aligning with my mind. So I step into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or the pace. Because life is not confusion without meaning or design. It is something always shaping every single line. And I trust the unseen order in the rising of each day, even when I cannot see the reason or the way. Because something greater holds me even when I fall, and leads me into purpose through it all. There is a calm that meets me underneath the morning light, a quiet sense of something guiding every step inside. Not loud enough to pressure me, not sharp enough to prove.
There is a quiet turning in the middle of my thoughts, where everything I thought I needed slowly comes to naught. And in that empty space, a clearer kind of truth appears, softly replacing pressure, dissolving hidden fears. I used to chase direction like it had to be controlled, as if every single answer could be forced and fully told. But life has its own timing, its own rhythm, its own way, and even broken detours shape the path I walk today. So I learned to step beyond the limits of my own design, and trust a wider wisdom working through each line of time. Not every step is visible, not every reason clear, but something steady guides me through confusion and through fear. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of clarity begins to fill the night. And what once felt like chaos slowly starts to align into something more intentional beyond my narrow mind. I don't rely on thinking that is fragile or confined. There is something far more stable working in my mind. And when I release the need to have it all explained, a deeper kind of peace begins to gently be obtained. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was building preparation I was not meant to know. And every closed direction wasn't lost but redirection, leading me towards something shaped with deeper intention. I move forward without needing every outcome
'cause meaning often grows in ways I don't understand. And what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as part of a larger kind of story written deeper in the heart. I release the need to calculate each future step ahead, because life is more than fear-based plans inside my head. And when I stop demanding certainty in every way, a calmer kind of wisdom starts to guide me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of my journey in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in forming something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone, even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present, moving by my side. Not loud like human voices, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that is always still. And I begin to feel it even when I cannot see a direction, working gently through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising softly from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting, there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment has a place I'm slowly learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working even when I'm numb. And when I stop resisting what I cannot understand, a stronger kind of clarity begins to gently stand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead, and I trust a wider wisdom in the path I'm being led. Because even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with a peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There is something far beyond it working deep inside. And the more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I find a greater peace aligning with my mind. So I step into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or the pace. Because life is not confusion without meaning or design. It is something always shaping every single line. And I trust the unseen order in the path I think is right, even when I cannot see the reason or the way. Because something greater holds me even when I fall, and leads me into purpose through it all.
There is a moment where the noise inside begins to slow, and something deeper underneath the surface starts to show. Not as a force that pushes me, not as a voice so loud, but like a steady current moving quietly through the crowd. I used to think direction had to come from what I see, as if the answers lived inside my certainty. But even strong convictions can dissolve into the air when life begins unfolding in a way beyond my care. So I learned to loosen tightly held assumptions in my hand and trust a wider wisdom I don't always understand. Not every step is visible, not every turn is planned, but something always leads me, even when I cannot stand. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of clarity begins to fill the night. And what once felt like chaos starts to gently reorganize, like scattered stars aligning in the depth of open skies. I don't rely on thinking that is fragile or confined. There is something far more steady working in my mind. And when I let go of needing every answer to be known, a deeper kind of peace begins to settle in my soul. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was building preparation I was not meant to know. And every closed direction wasn't lost but redirection, leading me toward something shaped with hidden perfection. I move forward without needing full control of what will be, because meaning often forms in what I cannot see. And what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as part of a greater kind of story, written deeper in the heart. I release the need to calculate each outcome I pursue, because life is more than patterns that my mind can think of true. And when I stop demanding certainty in every way, calmer kind of wisdom starts to guide me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of my journey in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in forming something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone, even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present, moving by my side. Not visible like daylight, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that remains completely still. And I begin to feel it, even when I cannot see. A direction working softly through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising gently from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady, open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment is a piece I'm learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working, even when I'm numb. And when I stop resisting
becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead, and I trust a wider wisdom in the path I'm being led. Because even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding me more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with a peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There is something far beyond it working deep inside, and the more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I find a greater peace aligning with my mind. So I step into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or the pace, because life is not confusion without meaning or design, but it's something always leads me even when I cannot stand. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of clarity begins to fill the night, and what once felt like chaos starts to gently reorganize, like scattered stars aligning in the depth of open skies. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of clarity begins to fill the night, and what once felt like chaos starts to gently reorganize, like scattered stars aligning in the depth of open skies. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of clarity begins to fill the night. There is a quiet moment when I stop and breathe again, where everything I carried starts to loosen once, and then the weight of overthinking, the pressure of control begins to fade like echoes moving gently through my soul. I used to think the answers had to come from what I knew, as if my understanding was the only thing that's true. But even strong foundations can be shaken by the tide, when life begins unfolding in a way I cannot guide. So I learned to step beyond the limits of my own view, and trust a deeper wisdom shaping everything I do. Not every road is visible, not every truth is clear, but something steady carries me beyond uncertainty and fear. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of order starts to rise within the night, and what once felt like confusion slowly starts to rearrange, like scattered fragments forming into something that can change. I don't rely on thinking that is fragile or confined. There is something far more steady working in my mind, and when I let go of needing every answer to be known, a deeper kind of strength begins to make itself my own. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was building preparation I was never meant to know, and every closed direction wasn't lost but a redirection, leading me towards something shaped with hidden intention. I move forward without needing full control of what will be, because meaning often grows in what I cannot see, and what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as part of a greater kind of story written deeper in the heart. I release the need to calculate each outcome I pursue, because life is more than patterns that my mind can call as true. And when I stop demanding certain something I can trust, a shaping of my journey in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in building something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone even when the road feels far and wide. There's something always present, moving by my side, not visible like daylight, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that is always still. And I begin to feel it even when I cannot see a direction, working softly through the unknown parts of me, not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I've built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising gently from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start, because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment has a place, I'm learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working even when I'm numb. And when I stop resisting what I cannot understand, a stronger kind of clarity begins to gently stand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher, showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead, and I trust a wider wisdom in the path I'm being led. Because even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with a peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There is something far beyond it working deep inside. And the more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I find a greater peace aligning with my mind. So I step into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or the pace, and trust a deeper wisdom shaping everything I do. Not every road is visible, not every truth is clear, but something steady carries me beyond uncertainty and fear. When I stop into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or
There is a deeper quiet calling me into the day, where all my heavy thinking slowly starts to drift away. And in the space that follows, something clearer comes to light, a sense of steady guidance in the middle of the night. I used to build my certainty on everything I knew, as if my understanding was the only path that's true. But life has ways of shifting every solid ground I stand, and teaching me to trust what I can't always understand. So I learned to loosen tightly held control inside my chest, and let a wiser current carry me through all the rest. Not every step is visible, not every truth is shown, but something keeps unfolding even when I feel alone. When I stop insisting on the way I think it should be, a different kind of order starts to rise inside of me. And what once felt like chaos slowly reorganizes time, like broken pieces forming into something more aligned. I don't rely on thinking that is fragile or confined. There is something far more steady working in my mind. And when I let go of needing every answer to be clear, a deeper kind of courage starts dissolving every fear. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was shaping preparation I was never meant to know. And every closed direction wasn't lost but redirection, leading me towards something built with quiet intention. I move forward without needing full control of what will come, because meaning often grows in places I become numb. And what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as part of a greater kind of story written deeper in the heart. I release the need to calculate each outcome I pursue, because life is more than patterns that my logic calls as true. And when I stop demanding certainty in every single way, a calmer kind of wisdom starts to guide me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of my journey in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in building something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present moving by my side, not visible like daylight, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that remains completely still. And I begin to feel it even when I cannot see a direction, working gently through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising softly from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment has a place I'm learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working even when I'm numb. And when I stop resisting what I cannot understand, a stronger kind of clarity begins to gently stand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead,
unseen presence that is always there, not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with the peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There is something far beyond it, working deep inside. And the more I let go of needing everything defined, the more I find a greater peace aligning with my mind. So I step into the unknown with a quiet, steady grace, no longer trying to control the outcome or the pace, because life is not confusion without meaning or design. It is something always shaping every single line. And I trust the unseen order in the rising of each day, even when I cannot see the reason or the way, because something greater holds me even when I fall, and leads me into purpose through it all. Blur's There is a moment when I stop resisting what I cannot see, and something deeper starts to breathe inside of me. Not loud, not rushing, not demanding I obey, but steady like a presence guiding me along the way. I used to think control was how I stayed upon my feet, as if I had to plan each single loss and every meet. But even perfect planning cannot hold what time will do. It shifts the ground beneath me into something new. So I learned to let go of the need to fully understand, and trust a wiser order I cannot always command. Not every step is visible, not every truth is near, but something keeps on leading through confusion and through fear. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of clarity begins to fill the night. And what once felt like chaos starts to slowly recompose, like scattered fragments forming into something that still grows. I don't rely on thinking that is fragile or confined. There is something far more steady working in my mind. And when I release the need to have it all explained, a deeper kind of peace begins to gently be obtained. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was shaping preparation I was never meant to know, and every closed direction wasn't lost but redirection, leading me towards something formed with hidden intention. I move forward without needing full control of what will be, because meaning often rises in what I cannot see. And what feels like interruption slowly proves itself as part of a greater kind of story written deeper in the heart. I release the need to calculate each outcome I pursue, because life is more than patterns that my mind can call as true. And when I stop demanding every single way. A calmer kind of wisdom starts to guide me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of my journey in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in building something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present, moving by my side. Not visible like daylight, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that is always still. And I begin to feel it even when I cannot see a direction, working softly through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I've built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. And when I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising gently from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady, open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment has a place I'm learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working even when I know. And when I stop resisting what I cannot understand, a stronger kind of clarity begins to gently stand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead, and I trust a wider wisdom in the path I'm being led. Because even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with a peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding. There is a quiet opening that comes before the day begins, where every heavy worry slowly loosens and rescinds. And in that space of stillness, something steady starts to rise, a clearer kind of vision beyond distracted eyes. I used to hold my direction like it had to be controlled, as if every single outcome had already been told. But even best intentions can be shifted in a breath, when life rewrites the pathway in its rhythm of progress. So I learned to step beyond the need to understand it all, and trust a deeper structure even when I start to fall. Not every road is visible, not every truth is near, but something always leads me through uncertainty and fear. When I stop insisting on the path I think is right, a different kind of order starts to glow within the night. And what once felt like chaos starts to reorganize and mend, like broken lines of story finding where they should extend. I don't rely on thinking that is fragile or confined. There is something far more steady working in my mind. And when I release the need to have it all explained, a deeper kind of courage starts to gently be obtained. Every delay I once resisted now begins to show. It was building preparation I was never meant to know. And every closed direction wasn't loss but redirection, leading me towards something shaped with hidden perfection. I move forward without needing every answer in my hand, because meaning often grows in ways I don't understand. And what feels like interruptions slowly proves itself as part of a greater kind of journey, written deeper in the heart. I release the need to calculate each outcome I pursue, because life is more than patterns that my mind can call as true. And when I stop demanding certainty in every single way, a calmer kind of wisdom starts to guide me day by day. Even confusion becomes part of something I can trust, a shaping of my future in a way that feels just. And I begin to notice how each moment has its role in building something stronger deep within my soul. I don't walk alone even when the road feels far and wide. There is something always present, moving by my side. Not visible like daylight, not controlled by human will, but steady like an anchor that is always still. And I begin to feel it even when I cannot see a direction, working softly through the unknown parts of me. Not forcing, not demanding, but consistent through the night, turning every hidden moment slowly into light. I stop relying only on the thoughts I've built before. There is wisdom in the silence, opening another door. When I let go of control I thought I had to keep, I find a steady current rising gently from the deep. Every setback becomes structure in a greater unfolding plan. Every weakness becomes strength I didn't know I can. And even in the waiting there is movement I can trace, a shaping of direction I could never replace. So I walk into tomorrow with a steady open heart, knowing every ending only leads to a brand new start. Because nothing is wasted in the flow of what will be. Every fragment has a place I'm learning how to see. I don't need to force the future into what I think it should become. There is something far more perfect working even when I'm numb. And when I stop resisting what I cannot understand, a stronger kind of clarity begins to gently stand. Every fear becomes a doorway I can walk straight through. Every doubt becomes a teacher showing what is true. And I realize the journey was never meant to be controlled, but to shape a deeper courage in the story being told. So I release the pressure of knowing everything ahead, and I trust a wider wisdom in the path I'm being led. Because even when I cannot see the reason or the plan, there is something always guiding more than what I am. I feel it in the silence, I feel it in the air, a steady unseen presence that is always there. Not bound by explanation, not limited by sight, but turning every darkness into something that is right. And I keep walking forward even when the path is dim, because something greater carries every broken piece of him, turning hesitation into strength I didn't know I had, and replacing every worry with a peace I never had. I don't lean on my own understanding as my final guide. There is something far beyond it, working deep inside. And
even when I cannot see the reason or the way, because something greater holds me even when I fall and leads me into purpose through it all.
When the night gets heavy and the road feels long, when the noise of the whole world says you don't belong, when your hands are shaking from the weight you hide, there's a quiet voice whispering, don't stop now, keep walking through the fire. You were never made to live afraid, never born to fade into the shadows. There's a light ahead, even in the storm, even when the sky feels cold and hollow. Stand up, breathe in, you are stronger than the fear within. Every scar becomes a map, leading you where hope has always been. Do not lose your courage, do not let your heart give in. There's a reason you are here, there's a future calling through the wind. Step by step, day by day, even mountains move when you keep your faith in the unseen way. Every broken season, every sleepless night is shaping something beautiful beyond what human eyes can recognize. Hold on, even when the answers disappear. Hold on, even when tomorrow isn't clear. There's a hand that lifts the fallen, there's a truth that leads the lost. There's a love greater than failure, greater than the highest cost. You don't have to run forever from the pressure in your mind. You don't have to carry every burden all alone through space and time. Somewhere beyond the fear, beyond the endless race, there's a calm that finds the tired soul and fills the empty place. Rise again, even after all the pain, like the sunrise breaking through after endless pouring rain. Your story isn't over, your dream is still alive. The world may try to break your spirit, but you were born to survive. Keep moving through the silence, keep walking through the dark. The smallest spark of hope can still ignite a million hearts. One voice can heal the lonely, one heart can change the tide. One moment full of kindness can bring us all back to life. One voice can heal the lonely, one heart can change the tide. One moment full of kindness can bring us all back to life. Do not fear tomorrow, you were built for more than this. There's purpose in your journey, even in the wilderness. Every road you travel, every tear you cry will someday become the strength that teaches others how to rise. When the walls stand higher and the battle feels too real, remember storms don't last forever, and wounded hearts can heal. You are not forgotten, you are not too far gone. There is still a greater story still choose hope when they are afraid. And when the whole world trembles and the night feels cold and deep, may courage find your spirit and peace find you in your sleep. Keep dreaming, keep building, keep believing in the light, because the darkest hour always bows to the coming of the dawn. City lights and empty faces run in circles every day, trying hard to chase tomorrow while their hearts keep drifting away. Too many voices saying you are not enough. Too many silent battles hidden behind a smile so tough. But deep inside your soul, there's a fire still alive, a quiet kind of strength that refuses not to rise. When the pressure keeps growing and the road becomes unclear, when the weight of the whole world feels too heavy to bear, don't surrender to the darkness, don't believe the fear is true. There's a deeper kind of purpose still awakening inside you. Take one more step forward, even if your knees still shake. Every giant wall before you will begin to crack and break. The rain does not last forever, neither does the pain. Every storm eventually opens to skies of gold again. You were born with vision, born with something rare, a light the world desperately needs. Even if you're unaware, some people lose their direction trying to please the crowd, but truth is never found in living small and hiding out. Stand tall in the uncertainty, keep your spirit strong. The road may feel confusing now, but you are not walking wrong. Every failure taught you wisdom, every heartbreak shaped your soul, every lonely night prepared you for a future still unfolding whole. There's beauty in persistence, power in staying kind. Miracles often begin inside an exhausted mind. So breathe when life gets heavy, slow down when the world moves fast. The strongest hearts are not the ones that never break in the past. The strongest hearts keep loving, keep building through the pain, keep planting seeds of hope, even in the middle of the rain. One day the tears you cried will water someone else's dream. One day the scars you carry will shine brighter than they seem. Do not fear the mountains, do not run from the climb. showing hidden strength and courage you never knew belonged to you. There is still a path ahead, still a reason to believe, still 1,000 unseen blessings life is waiting to release. The world needs more compassion, more hearts that choose the right, more souls that keep on shining, even in the longest night. So walk into tomorrow with courage in your chest. You do not need perfection, just the strength to give your best. And when the shadows whisper that you should give up now, answer with a stronger voice. I was made to overcome somehow. Keep rising through the silence, keep moving through the storm. The future still belongs to those who refuse to conform, because somewhere beyond the chaos, beyond the endless noise, there's peace waiting for the brave who still believe in hope and choice. And maybe one small spark inside your heart tonight will become the very thing that helps the whole world find its light. Slight. Another morning in the fast lane, another race against the time. People chasing empty echoes, trying hard to feel alive. Scrolling through 1,000 stories, searching for a little peace, while their hearts grow tired, quietly begging all the noise to cease. Some are smiling for the cameras while breaking deep inside. Some are carrying silent oceans they were never taught to describe. But even in the darkest moments, even in the endless rain, there's a hidden strength awakening inside every human pain. You are not created to disappear in fear. There's a greater road before you, even if it's not yet clear. When the world says keep pretending, but your soul cries out for truth, there's a voice beyond the chaos, still calling out to you. Keep going, even when the mountain stands tall. Keep believing, even when you feel small. Every step in the right direction still becomes a victory. Every broken piece inside you still belongs in your story. The night may feel eternal, but dawn is always near. And courage is not the absence of fear, it's choosing to move while fear is here. There's no shame in being weary, no weakness in needing rest. Even the strongest hearts sometimes need time to breathe again at their best. Close your eyes for a moment, listen beyond the crowd. There's wisdom in the silence, far away from the loud. You are more than your mistakes, more than all your fears, more than every voice that hurt you throughout the years. Some roads will test your patience, some battles will shape your soul, but storms often prepare people for purposes bigger than they know. One kind word can save somebody, one small light can guide the lost. One act of love and mercy can heal a heart at any cost. The future is not written by the fear inside your head, it's written by the brave ones who keep walking ahead. So rise when life pulls pressure grows. Diamonds are formed in darkness, and the strongest rivers still flow. Do not let bitterness win. Do not let hatred stay. The world already has enough darkness. Be the light that finds a way. Dream beyond your limits. Love beyond your scars. Sometimes the people most broken become the brightest stars. And if you feel forgotten, lost inside the fight, remember even the smallest flame can still defeat the night. There's still hope for tomorrow, still beauty left to find, still endless possibilities waiting beyond your mind. The road ahead may challenge you, but you were built to endure. And hearts that choose compassion will always remain secure. So walk boldly through uncertainty with vision in your eyes. The greatest chapters of your life may still be waiting to arise. And one day you will realize the storms you fear the most were the very winds that carried you closer to the life you were meant